Sophie was always late. Every morning she rushed to catch the bus, juggling her coffee, keys, and phone. One day she missed it again, but as she ran, she bumped into a stranger spilling coffee everywhere. "I'm so sorry," she exclaimed, flustered. The man, laughing, wiped coffee off his shirt. "No problem," he smiled. "I'm Jake, by the way. I guess we'll remember this meeting for sure." From that day on, Sophie kept running into Jake, literally. At the grocery store, the park, even the gym. Every time something embarrassing happened, but Jake just laughed it off, finding it all amusing. One day, Sophie was balancing too many bags at the supermarket when they ripped open. Groceries rolled everywhere. Jake appeared, laughing as he helped her gather the scattered items. "We really have a thing with accidents," he joked. They started talking more after each accident, sharing stories about their lives. Sophie realized Jake was funny, kind, and surprisingly charming. She couldn't help but blush whenever they crossed paths. Then one evening, Sophie decided to take her dog to the park. As fate would have it, Jake was there too, being dragged by his overly energetic dog, Max. Their dogs seemed to get along instantly. Max chased Sophie's little poodle, causing both dogs to tumble into a muddy puddle. Sophie laughed. "Great, now we both need baths," Jake chuckled. "Looks like Max planned this date for us." After that, they decided to hang out without any more accidental meetings. They grabbed coffee, but Sophie, true to form, tripped on the sidewalk and spilled her drink. Jake grinned. It wouldn't be us without a spill. Their dates became a series of funny mishaps. Sophie locking herself out of her apartment, Jake showing up with mismatched socks, and a disastrous cooking attempt that set off the smoke alarm. Despite the chaos, they couldn't stop laughing together. Jake would often say, "At least we keep life interesting." Sophie agreed, finding comfort in how effortlessly they connected through their awkward moments. One day, Jake showed up with flowers, only to sneeze continuously because he'd accidentally grabbed the wrong bouquet. "I guess romance isn't our strong suit," he said between sneezes, making Sophie laugh uncontrollably. Even their first kiss didn't go as planned. Sophie leaned in, but their noses bumped awkwardly, and Jake laughed. "Let's try that again, without the headbutt this time." Eventually, Sophie realized she hadn't stopped smiling since she met Jake. He made everything, even her clumsiness, feel like a hilarious adventure. "You're the best accident that ever happened to me," she told him one day. Jake grinned. "And you're the only person I'd spill coffee on 100 times for." They both laughed, knowing their love story wasn't typical, but it was theirs. A few months later, Jake proposed in the most fitting way. He tripped over his own feet and dropped the ring. Sophie giggled as he fumbled to pick it up. "Perfect," she said as she accepted. Their wedding day was equally chaotic. Sophie's veil flew off and Jake's shoe got stuck in mud. But none of that mattered. They were together, laughing just like always. From that moment on, Sophie and Jake embraced every mishap, knowing that love doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be fun. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.